others spent. They read when others scrolled. They practice skills when others complained. And when collapse comes, economic, cultural, institutional, they are ready. Hard times reveal leaders because leaders are forged beforehand. The world right now is unstable. Inflation rises. Trust declines. Institutions wobble. Morale fluctuates. Most people react emotionally. Strong men respond strategically. Instead of asking, "Why is this happening to me?" they ask, "How can I position myself to benefit?" Every correction creates opportunity. Real estate crashes create discounted assets. Market crashes create undervalued stocks. Layoffs create talent pools for entrepreneurs. Chaos redistributes wealth from the unprepared to the prepared. And redistribution does not require permission. It requires readiness. The world craves leadership not because it lacks intelligence, but because it lacks stability. Stability comes from men who can remain grounded under pressure, grounded financially, grounded emotionally, grounded physically. A man who controls his finances controls his choices. A man who controls his emotions controls his influence. A man who controls his time controls his destiny. Hard times strip illusions. They expose fragile identities built on comfort, but they elevate men built on principle. The question you must ask yourself is simple. If tomorrow becomes difficult, truly difficult, would you be relied upon or rescued? Would people look to you for solutions, or would you be looking for someone else to save you? Leadership begins with refusing to be a burden. It begins with eliminating excuses. It begins with preparing when preparation feels unnecessary. Because the cycle always turns, soft times never last. And when they end, the strong rise quickly. In the next part, we go deeper into what creates internal strength. How to build unshakable discipline, emotional control, and financial positioning before the storm hits. Strength is not built in public, it is built in private. Long before a man leads others, he must lead himself. And self-leadership is the most brutal form of leadership because there are no applause, no rewards, no recognition, only standards. The reason hard times create strong men is simple. Weakness becomes expensive. When survival is on the line, laziness disappears. When consequences are immediate, discipline becomes natural. But in comfortable eras, consequences are delayed. Delayed consequences create illusions. You can overspend for years before collapse. You can neglect your health for decades before breakdown. You can waste time for a lifetime before regret. Soft times hide cost. Hard times reveal it instantly. If you want to be strong before hardship forces you to be, you must simulate pressure voluntarily. That is the secret. Voluntary discomfort builds in